For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
We're back here on the Jared the Bossman Show with a special guest for you from the Mount St. Mary's, the Mountaineers, also known as the Mount. Coach Jamion Christian here on the Bossman Show. Coach Christian, good morning to you. How you doing today, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Eager for Selection Sunday.
Yes, sir. And I want to congratulate you on winning the Northeast Tournament, Coach, and getting your team back to the Big Dance 2014. And, Coach, so what does it mean for you to lead this program back to the Big Dance, and what does it mean for your university and your community to go over to the Big Dance one more time again and represent the Mountain in that big tournament?
Yeah, well, obviously, we're really fired up about it. This will be my second time going back. Our senior class has been there twice. They went as freshmen. We played in Dayton versus Albany, and then we're getting a chance to do it again when these guys are seniors. And, it's just really exciting for our university. We had a chance to play at home, had a sold-out home game. Our league really does it right. They do it where if you're the higher seed, you get the home game, and we're the number 1 seed through the course of the season, and then we got a chance to play at home. So it's just an electric environment, and we're excited about the opportunity to see who we're going to play here on Sunday because, you got a chance. Once that ball goes up, the seeding goes out of the window, and everyone's got a chance to win.
Exactly. And, Coach, for those who may not be familiar with your program, the Mountaineers, who were some key players this year? What were some key moments this year that made your team to what they are today and got them to the point they are today, going to the tournament once more for you guys here at Mount St. Mary's?
Well, number one, we played the number 6 strength of schedule in the country to start the year. Played 9 straight road games, and I thought it really gave our team some real mental toughness. Played some really great teams in Arkansas and Minnesota, and just really, really good teams. Texas, Arlington, Michigan, West Virginia. And so, we really challenged ourselves in a non-conference. We played good basketball. Our record wasn't great, but we played good basketball, and we continued to get better. I thought it really helped our backcourt. Elijah Long and Junior Robinson are 2 guys that people want to know. They're really electric guys with the ball in their hands, and they make a lot of plays for our team. And I thought that schedule really helped them to have to grow up really early, really quickly. And we've seen a lot of success come of that. A couple guys on the inside for us, Maldo Sala and Chris Ray. Both these guys have over 7-foot reaches. They block a ton of shots and rebound the ball at a pretty high rate. And we've just got a great team effort. We've got a lot of guys that can do it, a lot of guys that can make outside shots. We're second in our league in 3-point percentage and 3 points made on the year. So I think we've got a good formula for a team that can make some noise in March.
Yes, sir. We have Coach Jamion Christian on the Bossman Show from Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers, known as the Mountaineer. Coach, speaking of what you said, Coach, you have guards that can play, and a post player that can impact the game, 2 of them like you have, Coach. That's a combination in March those high-rated teams don't want to see, Coach. I feel like you do have a roster and a setup where, hey, we don't want to play these guys. These guys are some tough guys to play. So I can change this, Coach. I know you feel like them as well. I feel like with your roster set up, hey, you can do things in this tournament, make some noise here.
Yeah, well, we're also 25th in the nation in turnovers forced. So, we turn you over a pretty good amount. But, when you examine mid-major teams playing in the NCAA tournament, number one, we've probably played more games on the road or at neutral sites than the high major teams we're going to go against. Number two, the ability to make outside shots becomes really important because that can really, if you think about this, you're playing a team like a high major team that has great bigs that rebound the basketball. Even if they miss, they still got to get the ball back and they got to put it in. So they've got to have 2 shots at it. But if you can make the outside shot, you can make less of those just percentage-wise and numbers-wise. So, we're going to really have an opportunity to put a lot of shots from the outside. I love our roster, our ability to create for our team. And I love, how well we ran our offense in the high major part of our schedule. So, we're excited about the opportunity. I think we're going to be really hungry and really eager again.
And speaking of that, Coach, when you go out and recruit, Coach, do you recruit to the tournament? Like, say, if we get past our conference, we're going to play the tournament. So do you recruit guys that can win your games to the tournament? They can get you noticed that way. Is that kind of how you recruit it and build your roster with that in the back of your mind to go for that goal in March?
Yeah, we're building our roster to have a chance to play in March. And we've done that from day one being here. That's been my entire setup, honestly, is looking at and really examining teams like Belmont and Davidson and Wofford and Gonzaga and like what they've been able to do in terms of their roster being a mid-major or low-major school. And so that's what we've tried to do. We try to create great size on the wings, great size on the inside, try to have a lot of bodies in there that can rebound and mostly just bang. But then you got to be really good at your guard spots. And so we've definitely recruited for the NCAA tournament. Because it's just, that's the goal. And, our league is different. Our league is a smaller league in terms of height and size. So it's a little bit harder for us to play bigger in our league because there's so many basically guards at 4 spots. But I did feel like we played well in the non-conference games because we can play multiple guys at the 4 and the 5 that have good size, that can get up and down the floor, and that can make plays.
And, Coach, can you just describe to my listeners here your mayhem style of play? I love the name of it, mayhem.
Yeah.
It really caught my attention. Could you talk to us about that a little bit, Coach?
Yeah, well, we're gonna press you for full 40 minutes now. So as soon as the ball is jumped up, we're going to be on you, press you in line to inline, making you bring the ball up the floor and making you really work. And, we're going to trap you, man-to-man, trap you a ton. And we're just going to try to speed the game up, make it a ton of fun. We've got great guard players. We want to make sure we're putting the game in their hands. If a team wants to slow it up against us, it's going to be really tough. 25th in the nation in turnover percentage. So, you're going to turn the ball over and you may not have enough possession. So, mayhem is all about us just dictating the pressure, dictating the tempo of the game, trying to force you into positions where you don't want to be at, make you uncomfortable. We want to be able to live where it's uncomfortable and make you feel uncomfortable enough where you can't make those plays.
Coach, your guys will have to be in excellent shape to play your style of play, Coach. I can imagine the wind sprints and the laps run and the miles run and get ready to play your style, Coach.
Yeah, well, that's a big part of it. The physical part of conditioning, I think, is extremely important. I think coaches do a pretty good job of that. I think we're a really mentally tough team, though, and I think through our physical challenges, the guys have grown mentally stronger. And then I think just as a team through the course of the year, playing the gauntlet of a schedule we've grown mentally. And win games in March, you got to have great character, you got to have great mental ability to bounce back and forth. And you just got to understand what you need to do. And I think we've got a group of guys that are really prepared to do that. And we've been preparing for this all season long.
We got Jamion Christian on the Bossman show from Mount St. Mary's, the Mountaineers. Now, Coach, back to recruiting a little bit here, Coach. When it comes to recruiting, Coach, you feel like getting to the tournament again, what's going to help guys want to play for you, and with your mayhem style of play, will get more guys want to say, hey, Mount St. Mary's is a good place for me to live my dream and play college basketball. We got a great coach, a great style of play. We're going to play good teams in the non-conference, get some exposure there. So I think that all those factors help you get quality guys to your team.
Oh, definitely. We've also played, we average about 11 TV games a year just without the NCAA tournament. So, we've been, I'm really big in this exposure thing. I think it's really important in recruiting. And so obviously we've done that in the schedule through the course of the year, averaging 11 TV games a year. But, the NCAA tournament thing gives you validation that you're a good team. And every team that's going to have their name called on Sunday, that's a good team. No matter what the people on the outside may say, like, those are good teams. You can't make it into the tournament unless you're a good team, unless you're a mentally tough team, a physically tough team, unless you've had a great season. Those 68 teams, you're a special team if you can get there. And so it gives validation to your recruiting and to your recruits to understand that the program that's recruiting them is really one that's growing and moving in the right direction. And that's going to be really important. For us, 2 times in 4 years, I'm 34 years old. That's a pretty good thing in recruiting, because it really shows our recruits that we're only getting better. As I continue to grow as a coach and our program continues to grow, we're only going to get better. I think the sky's the limit for how good we can be.
And Coach, you've been 34 years old. I'm 29. I'll be 30 on Saturday. Who are some coaches and individuals who's really impacted your career, early in your career, to make you the coach you are today, is going to help you go forward and go and be a better coach down the road from now?
Yeah. Well, I had a chance. I had a chance to work for Shaka Smart at VCU. And I thought that was a really revolutionary experience, just in terms of being able to have a guy across from the table who you could see the game the same way and see the way you should treat your players and run your program the same way. And so getting a chance to work with him, he's one of the most passionate people I know about his individual players and getting those guys better and spending time with them. And, that's what I always thought it should be like. But until you get a chance to sit with someone who also sees it, you don't know if it can work, right? And so, it's just a theory until you put it into practice. So, watching him be able to put that into practice, what he was able to build there at VCU, and just spending that year with him was really big for me. And in a combination of just, I always thought we would just work with quality people. I've worked with Tony Shaver at William & Mary, Pat Flannery at Bucknell, Bob Johnson, who now people don't know, but from Emory and Henry, who's one of the most outstanding coaches and leaders and people I've been around. So, I've been around really great head coaches. And so I thought, by the time I got the opportunity here at the age of 29, I was prepared. I was as prepared as I could be, because I just tried to listen to those around me and try to learn every single day. Obviously, to be a head coach, you got to have a great passion for something. But if you only have passion and you don't have enough intelligence to make it work, to build people around you, to surround yourself with the right people, it won't work. And, we've been fortunate enough to be able to do that here.
I hear that, Coach. The final one for your coach is this. You take us behind the scenes a little bit, Coach, and what typical that they like is for you as the coach of the Mount St. Mary Mountaineers. And second part of that question is, Coach, how do you balance rest versus staying sharp these days off in between playing the tournament next Thursday or Friday?
Great question with the rest. We spent a lot of time with our strength coach. We kind of went on an edict the last month of the season about overstretching and just make sure our guys understood that it was important just to take care of their body. We actually did an experiment with them. We took, not an experiment, we did a demonstration for them. We took this toothpaste and we squeezed the toothpaste all the way down to about 10% left. And, our point to the season was, to our team was, when you walk in the bathroom in the morning and you look at this toothpaste and you see there's a little bit left at the bottom, what do you automatically do? You start conserving your toothpaste, right? Because you want to make it last to the end. And so our point was to our players, your bodies are like this right now. So let's make sure to get it to the end here, we've got to take care of it. We've got to stretch. We've got to eat well. We've got to sleep well. We've got to take more of a equity in our own bodies right now. And so I thought it was a good analogy that they could really visually touch and see and understand, that, just because, you get to the end here, you don't have as much energy as you did in December or November. So let's be mindful of the energy that we're putting out there, and let's make sure we're doing a great job. Secondly, we talk a lot about just being mindful of the energy that you bring into your space, right? So the energy that you and I are bringing into our space each day, we own our energy, but our energy is contagious to those around us. So it's very easy at the end of the year when guys are a little bit tired, a little bit hurt or injured, to come in with a very selfish energy. And so, we make sure when these guys walk through the door that they've got a youthful energy about themselves, that they understand their energy is impactful to the group. So I think all those things are extremely important, because I don't think you have the physical. You can have a physical component, but if you don't take into charge of a mental component, right, you're kind of shortchanging yourself. So, we just had to spend a lot of time talking about those things before the guys even get to the floor. And then when they get to the floor, I just try to do a great job with them in just terms of, how much time we're going to spend on the floor versus, what we need to do. And so it's a tough balancing act. You got to get to know your upperclassmen well. You got to get to know your best athletes well. To kind of see how they're reacting to the stuff you're doing on the floor. The faster they pick the things up, the more you can move on past it. But if they come into the practice gym or the arena with the right mental energy, the right physical energy, it takes care of a lot of it.
Yes, sir. All right, Coach. Well, I thank you for your time this morning, Coach. And Coach, we'll definitely be cheering for you here in the studio, here at the Bossman Show. So I got two TVs in my studio, Coach. We'll be watching you on one of them when you guys play to make sure we see how you guys do in that bit dance, Coach. We look forward to having you on again in the future, and good luck in the tournament. I enjoyed our conversation this morning, Coach. I really did. Truly did enjoy it.
Appreciate it. Take care. Go Mount.
All right, folks. That's Jamion on the Bossman Show.
All your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft, whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft. Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consultant, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.